go after the left like Hassan? Why does he go after the left like Hassan? Why does he go after the left like Hassan and Pisco and Econoboy? These people are on the left, but this he goes after them. But you said that that's bad. You should only go after this
because he thinks that.
This takes me way back, right? Because I remember the take is that the reason why you should go after the left is because they're not actually left wing, right? People like Hassan and his orbiters and pro-Palestinians are not actually left-wing. They are people who want the Republicans to win in their hearts, like secretly in their hearts, they want the Republicans to win, but they're too cowardly to say they want the Republicans to win. So instead, like they're just basically accelerationists, I guess, and they want the Republicans to win so that they get to continue being anti-fans of the Democratic Party, right? Because that's all lefties are. Lefties are just essentially anti-fans of the Democratic Party, and yeah, I guess Purple Period Gaming is framing this attacking Hassan as attacking the left, even though in every regard, in my opinion, like Hassan is like a Republican to me. Like at the very least, like he's not a Republican by name. He bashes Republicans, but he does it like very performatively, and he hates the Democrats more. So it's like he does it like when lefties bash Republicans, the way that they bash Republicans is, oh my God, look at how crazy the Republicans are. It would be great if the Democratic Party could just do better against the Republicans. But we all know that they won't do better against the Republicans, right? Like that's just the way they talk about that's just the way the lefties talk about the Democratic Party, right? But yeah. It's a concern troll, right? It's a fucking anti-fan concern troll. But yeah. They're Dem snarkers. Well put. Yes, true. Using my terms. Yeah. But yeah, that's a so it is dishonest framing that PPG is saying that Hassan is part of the left, when in all actuality, he's not part of the left. But yeah.
They're bad. He doesn't.
So it's just whatever Destiny thinks. So if they're bad, it's okay to go after them. So if it's bad, it's okay to go.
Dude, by the way, Hassan doesn't even live the lifestyle of a left-leaning person. By the way, like Hassan lives the lifestyle of a rich millionaire, billionaire, like mogul, like oil baron. Like he lives the life of a degenerate oil baron. Like fucking girls all day. Like vying for attention all day, undermining his opponents, secretly trying to control the competition, trying to control the press, the media around the streamer space, trying to get LSF mods to be more biased towards him, constantly making slanderous attacks, being a mega omega capitalist, $3 million mansion, won't even pay his editor, says that his editor is seizing the means of production of like getting them a fucking free PC, but won't give them a paycheck back then. Yeah, like it's just complete, like he doesn't act like, this is not a socialist, this is not a communist, right? Like he doesn't live like a Marxist-Leninist. Actually, he might actually live like a Marxist-Leninist, because the people at the Vanguard Party are certainly doing well back in the USSR, right? Yeah, and they hoard all their wealth, I'm sure.
After them. So if people are just bad,
yes,
it's okay to go after them.
That's not
okay, so your decision about what to do as far as being an asshole is what Destiny thinks is good or bad, okay? It's okay to go after Pete if Destiny thinks he's bad, but if Destiny thinks he's good, it's bad to go after him.
It's not because Destiny thinks it, it's because
I thought that you were making Destiny's argument, so you're actually making your own argument. So why is the sun too far?
I make my own argument.
Yeah, I do. Most people would.
I agree with Destiny on this.
Can you give us an example? Can't you?
I don't care to, because you guys don't care if I disagree with Destiny.
I watched posted videos against antidepressants.
Can't you apply that? Can't you apply the same logic to Pisco? Then maybe Pisco doesn't see Hassan as bad as like the right or whatever. So obviously,
yes,
then he's
that is the issue. Yes, that is part of the issue. Pisco doesn't think Hassan is as bad as the yes.
Yeah, so obviously his response is going to be different, right?
Yes, I agree, because I accurately.
Oh, now the conversation begins here. Okay, I see how it is. Because earlier, like, I was so fucking confused. Like, what the fuck anyone was talking about. But now I feel like I'm getting more of an idea what they're talking about. Jesus Christ. Like, oh my God, that's rough. Yeah.
So what's your mission? To change his mind and say that
his issue is that he doesn't feel like Destiny. That's the issue.
But even if he does think Hassan is as bad, he still doesn't agree with the prescription. So you go to the prescription first.
Just for the record, I actually think that Hassan is as bad as the right, or more, even more.
Based, maybe true.
Go on, man. Do you have any of your own sayings, or are they all ones Destiny gave
you? If he does think that, then he doesn't agree with the outcome.
So wait, hold on. You think Destiny's joke? Yeah, because I think there's a difference between in-group and out-group.
Bro, dude, what the fuck, dude? Does PBG have any other take outside of, oh, you just sound like a Destiny skinwalker? Like, I swear to God, every single time I watch a Queeman stream, like whenever Queeman covers me or something like that, and he watches like anything I do on stream or anything like, because he can't avoid me, like he always goes straight directly to like the fucking Destiny skinwalker allegations, instead of engaging with the point, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's fucking rough. But
Yeah, I think the joke is good. Yeah, I think the joke is good. I think the joke is good.
Whether whether you think the joke is funny or not or whatever, do you think that was a net positive or negative in terms
I
of
already
votes?
said yes. Yes, I already said yes.
You think that gained the Democratic Party votes?
Yes.
just spoilers
But you
video.
think
I think when Jasmine Crockett called Governor Abbott
I did not
Governor
know
Hot
Jasmine
Wheels,
Crockett.
I think that was good. Yes.
Well, you're just retarded. You just don't know how to engage.
I
You're
agree,
such
these are
a...
two different things, but you understand that it's getting at the same thing. Yes, I'm
No,
okay with
yeah, it's
jokes
the
that
same
are in
thing.
bad taste.
Don't you
Some
think the
people
joke should
I
be
think are
funny
bad.
at least? Don't you think the joke should be at least funny?
Yes, I think it
Wouldn't
should be
that
funny at least. I thought it was
Then
funny.
don't you think that Destiny should like...
What, Governor Hot Wheels is not funny? Hello? Based alert? Hello?
cuts his tongue out so that he doesn't make this mistake over and over again? He's never made a single
I
funny
think it
joke
was a
ever.
mistake. I think
It just comes off as him being a pedophile.
I think it was funny. I think it was funny.
Alright. Do you think Mr. Girl's funny? Do you think Mr. Girl's funny? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I think Mr. Girl is funny. I think Mr. Girl is funny.
Alright.
I think he's pretty funny.
So
Okay.
you think, but you,
I can't believe Purple Perry Gaming uploaded this thinking that it's like a good exchange in any way. Like, why, dude? Why did you post this? This is so embarrassing. Like, this is actually so embarrassing. For Purple Perry, I'm just flabbergasted that he thought that this looked good for him. Yeah. Never realized saying base was solely Destiny vernacular. I know, right? Jesus.
Sorry, he's so popular.
That was
you think,
Yeah,
you think,
I think that's why you like him, Perry.
I do like
Crystal
him.
Ball
I do like
holding-
him.
You think Crystal Ball holding Alyssa Slotkin's feet to the
But if you
fire,
think
that
they
was
have the
like
same level
totally
of
negative?
humor, you're an idiot.
Yes, I
Oh,
do
whoa,
think that.
pause.
Okay, so
None of this is contradictory.
Yeah, but that's like,
Well, yeah,
I think
the
central
you can also-
ideology.
Making a joke
But
like
if you probably
that-
you're
Why did he
saying
post
there are
this?
Reasonable people can disagree, especially on the strategy
so
of how you interact with
confused.
other people.
Yeah, I think so too. But they're saying that I'm just raped by Destiny, I guess. So
No,
especially Perry, because
but
he's only Jason's co-host.
wait.
I'm not actually his co-host. I just make fun of
I'm
him.
responding to the way that you engage with Disco, for example, like coming over here and imposing like these prescriptions and whatever. If you agree that people have different strategies, reasonable people can have different strategies. And why the fuck do you attack him?
Yeah, if you think it's bad to go up to the left, why are you spending your time in here attacking Pisco?
Wait.
I don't attack Pisco so much. I'm a fan of
You're
Pisco.
doing it right
I
now in
like
this
Pisco.
voice.
Bro, when I was hating on Pisco, ZipZip came forward to me and defended Pisco privately to me. And ever since then, I've always been a little lighter on Pisco. Because he kind of convinced me, like, dude, if anything, he's helping Pisco. I don't know. Like, it is like the way that Pisco regards ZipZip as well is that Pisco regards ZipZip as like a good person, you know, not as like a good person, but like as a orbiter, right? He's kind of like also kind of a Pisco orbiter in a way, right? But like, yeah, like it was actually ZipZip who was the person who convinced me to not be so mean towards Pisco in public. Yeah. Yeah.
What did I say about Pisco that wasn't?
If
You're
anything
criticizing
else.
his position. Shouldn't you be criticizing Lindsey Graham in a
Yes,
Lindsey Graham
criticizing
Discord?
his position is not the same.
Why
as
aren't you in a
criticising
Lindsey Graham Discord right now, criticizing them? Why aren't you in a right-wingers
Because
Discord? But no,
I-
you're in this one, aren't you?
Because-
Because you're
because
obsessed with servicing your daddy.
I don't think Lindsey Graham has a Discord.
He's okay.
Oh,
It's
banned
there are no right-wing Discords.
Bro,
Brain dead.
what?
You're a retard.
Whoa.
You're saying that we should punch the right, but you're punching Pisco because Daddy Destiny told you to.
You guys are I don't know why you think I think punching right is bad because
No, you
I
said
just
no. You think
argued
it's good.
you
But
should
you're
make
not doing
fun of
it.
12-year-old
You're just
Republican kids in
attacking
Republic.
Destiny's enemy. You're just
Wait, what? Literally the same thing applies to PPG though. Like the same thing applies to Purple Perry. Purple Perry Gaylord, okay? Like it's literally the same thing, dude. What is he talking about? Like he literally skinwalks, like all of these people skinwalk Queeman. And Queeman skinwalks Mr. Girl and Chell Logic and shit. And every single other Britbonger. Like what the fuck? Oh, whatever, man.
attacking
I
Destiny's
think
enemies.
it's cool. I think it's cool to call Republicans kids 12-year-old
But you're not
kids
doing that.
rape
You're
and kick
attacking
around.
Pisco because you're just attacking whoever Daddy Destiny tells you to.
But it's bad to call
Okay,
Kamala Harris.
because
This is
you
so
don't
unproductive,
know
dude.
how I attack Republicans, because you don't know.
Oh,
if
show
I
an
attack
example.
Republicans,
Go ahead, show an
because it's
example.
inconsistent. I
Well,
call
then show an
Republicans
example.
You know the good thing about Queeman is that at least Queeman is good at debating. I have seen Queeman debate multiple times. If you haven't ever watched Queeman debating Brianna Wu, that was fucking crazy shit. But like for some reason, all of his fucking orbiters are like actually mentally retarded. I'm not even a debater. I'm not good at debating. Okay, and even then, like I feel like this is it's just rough out here. You know, like Jesus.
sorts of shit. I say
On
to their
Twitter, in
faces.
real
I
life,
agree with people
in real life. Yeah?
Yeah,
So it
in
doesn't
real
really count. We're talking
yeah.
about actual political
It
points, okay?
You're
You're
so
just
funny,
sitting in a
man.
Discord. You're just
really
sitting in a
retarded and brain
Discord.
dead.
You're just sitting in a Discord right now. We're talking about doing the same thing you're doing to
At 4 or 5
Pisco
o'clock
to
in the morning
Republicans.
on a Friday night, I am doing this in a Discord. Yes, I think
So
you
you're not
can
being
do multiple
politically
things.
effective. So you're going to disappoint your daddy apparently because you're only allowed to go
I
after
think I
right
am not
wingers.
maximally politically effective because I do other things besides.
I'm sure this Queeman Orbiter knows what it means to be politically effective. I wish like you could ask this question. Okay, all right, from your perspective, okay, purple Perry Orbiter, okay, from a Britbonger's perspective, do you believe that you, okay, are politically effective? Do you believe that you, my friend, are politically effective? What's your advice for me? What's your advice for me then? To be politically effective, I want to hear it.
Politics.
But when
Yes.
Pisco does that, he's evil.
Every hour that I sleep is an hour I'm not attacking Republicans. You're so right. This is a good criticism. You're like brain dead. I think you can do multiple things. You're allowed to do multiple things. People do multiple things.
Well, you are, but Pisco isn't. But Pisco isn't, Hassan isn't, the
Harry,
Vanguards
you're
aren't.
attacking me. And why aren't you in Destiny's Discord attacking Destiny? When really you're in
I
Destiny,
would, he's afraid of me. He's afraid of me. He won't speak to me.
He's
He won't speak to
afraid
me.
of what?
He won't speak to me, and I do.
That's
You're
delusional.
like the next best
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah, you are
that's why I'm
Destiny.
not
You said
on
that you're
a
arguing
Lindsey
to
Graham
Destiny.
Discord server, Perry. That's why I'm not on a Lindsey Graham Discord server.
Yeah,
Oh
because you're
my
hypocrite, because you're
God.
a
You're not
hypocrite.
country, you're an
What?
argument, and you're retarded. Savage. You
That,
misunderstand.
that can't be a
Yeah,
real
why
take.
is punching left when we're talking about in-party fighting? Why is punching left good, but punching right bad?
I never said punching right is bad.
He said it's good, but he's okay with punching left against Hassan.
But you get mad at the leftists who attack moderates. You say they're cancer.
I don't get mad at them for attacking moderates. I get mad at them for their attack on moderates, and I don't care if they punch left because I think you can
So wait, what
punch
is wrong?
right.
Wait. So what is?
I think there's acceptable ways to punch left. There's acceptable ways to punch right. I showed that to you by showing that I'm consistent in the way that Alyssa Slutkin should be treated versus how Joe Manchin should be treated. I don't think anybody disagrees with it. So yes, this is consistent.
So what is the problem with
Oh, is
people
he
saying
talking
like
about Bully
Holocaust
Pulpit?
Harris or whatever? What are these
There
problems
are
being attacked?
acceptable ways to attack Democrats. There are unacceptable ways to attack Democrats. I hold that consistently for Democrats to the left of you and Democrats to the right of you.
What
are your standards?
What makes something acceptable versus not?
Whether it's electorally good.
That's not the case at
Okay,
all.
what
Obviously
makes
not.
something electorally good? Wait, no, but
If
what
Destiny
makes
does
What?
this, it's already good.
I'm kicking the can down the road.
My observation based on data, based on
Destiny, based on what Destiny says,
Oh my
based on his
God.
tweets.
Based on Destiny, yes.
Obviously, yes. Because whatever you do is just
What is something-
based on what
because
he
I've
does.
seen these kind of
Like at this point, like there's just no point in engaging in good faith, like against them as well. I mean, you can try to engage in good faith. I mean, it really depends on whether or not you know that you're being recorded, I guess. But like, I guess like if you're beefing with an anti-fan, in a Discord server, even if it's off stream, you should just assume that you're being recorded. Okay, I think you should always assume that you're being recorded whenever you're in a public Discord voice chat, including my own Discord. Okay, yeah, like in this case, it's just like it's so cringe. Like what the fuck? It's so like what like oh wow, I can't believe Nancy Pelosi isn't doing enough for the nation. You know what she should be doing? She should be developing psychic powers in order to will political processes into fruition, right? Why be unproductive when you sleep? After all, why not be sleeping and working at the same time, okay? Set up a bunch of fucking servers, a bunch of web servers, so then they can tabulate data for you, I guess. Like, what the fuck? Jesus! Did you watch Purple Parrot debate Loner? He also spoke and called him a Destiny Skinwalker. Oh, can you link me, Island Lad? Oh my god, we're on the Purple Parrot binge tonight, okay? Holy shit! Anti-fan content is so back! Wait, I'm joking. Nah, this is like from months ago, right? Yeah.
outcomes exist in my real life. Or
You don't live in
whatever.
the real world. You live in Destiny's YouTube chat. Okay, that's what you do all day.
Oh my
You are talking to me
God.
right now. Yes, Perry.
Zip
yes.
Zip
Yeah,
is.
Discord,
I,
where you're
I,
fighting
I don't think
Destiny.
I've ever seen Zip Zip
Savage,
in
I know you're
Destiny's
not Perry,
YouTube
but this
chat.
guy's retarded, and I think you know it's Savage. So like, yeah, I have
Well,
to attack you.
it's
with
fun-
But you don't actually
I
have
wouldn't
data that
care
proves what is and isn't
getting
electorally
away
effective.
with
You just listen to Destiny.
I think he is getting away with this, and I fucking hate it, and I wish he weren't.
Yeah, because you are being confronted on the fact that you don't actually have the data. You can't show the data. You just said, "Oh yeah, look at stuff." You don't look at stuff. You're lying.
Yeah, I can.
Okay,
it
so
could be
what's
based on
happening?
anecdotal evidence. It could be
Yeah,
based
the
on-
anecdote,
That's
that's
so
what I'm
stupid.
saying. The anecdote is you watching
Disagree
Destiny.
with me.
So then I was right when I said that. Yes.
Wait, can you give us an example of an acceptable punching to the right in the Democratic Party that is acceptable to you? Like an
At the
attack
same
on
time that I
moderate
think
div.
is acceptable.
No,
for punching
no,
left.
not that. No, stop giving us vague fucking generalities. Give us a specific. Ask for an example.
When is it okay to criticize Democrats that have more rights than you?
Do you have a criticism
You agree
of
that
moderate
I
div?
think you can.
But like, give us an example, a
Perry,
punching
you're retarded.
example.
I'm serious. Why is this British man trying to lecture like an American on how to do American politics? Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, listen. I'm not saying that. Oh yeah, because you're a foreigner, like you shouldn't have an opinion anymore, right? But sometimes, like, all foreigners do is run their mouth about American politics. Like that's all they do for fun. Like, at least like pull up a study or like some research or something. Like, Jesus Christ. It's so embarrassing whenever somebody does something like this. Like whenever foreigners from like European countries act like Ameriboos.
And Savage, I understand your question. I'll answer your question. But Perry just
Same
said something
question.
stupid, which I think gets at the same thing.
I said the same thing Savage
When
said,
is
to be
it
clear.
when is it acceptable to criticize Democrats? I think you agree, Savage. There is a time to criticize Democrats. I
Yes.
think yes. I think it's consistent for punching left and punching right. And because there's no contradiction, it
Yes,
doesn't
I
really matter what I
agree.
say.
But you can't give an
This is
example.
a Foodshops
agree.
Genocide,
There
I
are
know,
times you
right?
can punch left. There are times when you can punch right. There are
Yeah, I
acceptable
think,
ways to do
like,
both. I want to know specifics because it's clear to me that we
I
have
think it
a
depends
different
if you mean how
standard.
I can punch left, how the party itself can do, like
Now you're
there
just
are
broadening it. You
ways to get Joe
personally.
Manchin
Oh my
privately
God.
to do different things, whereas there are other unacceptable things.
Like a
that would
tweet,
be-
like a tweet that would be okay, because we were criticizing tweets earlier. So like, what's a tweet that would be good? Punching right in the Democratic Party. What's one that would be bad?
Yeah, calling Fetterman brain
As a
dead
foreigner.
is cool.
100% true.
Okay, so I think Destiny did is cool. Now give us examples of
Like,
what's
why are
bad.
you not even interested in your own country's
so you don't have a
politics in the
worry
first
that
place? You're so
if a bunch
If a bunch of
lame.
Dems, if a bunch of Dems came out and were saying, "Oh, Ferdinand is brain dead," blah 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 blah, whatever, da da da, you're not scared that could cost his seat to a Republican?
Maybe if you show me evidence that would, then I would disagree with it. Yeah, but I don't think
All
this is
right.
like
Well, if
inconsistent.
people are saying that
I just
Kamala
think that
is
is
basically
electorally
complicit in
good.
the Holocaust, can you prove that that will cost her the election?
Well, she lost for one thing. So
Oh, so you're
But
by your own
whether we think
standards. If
that's the
Fetterman
reason or not,
loses,
whether
it's
that's the reason or not, I
Destiny's
think
fault,
there's
right?
at least the evidence that she lost. Now, if she had won, then yeah, maybe you can say, hey, maybe it doesn't matter that they called her Holocaust terrorist because she won.
do you think-
it clearly didn't matter? But if she did lose, so it is at least possible to.
They criticized Joe
could have
Biden,
been a
but he
factor.
won. So
So
it's
would you
okay
say-
for him to Biden, but not her. But they said the same things.
Good criticisms are good, bad criticisms are bad. I don't think this is fucking on.
But for earlier you were saying-
No truism.
You're retarded.
But what do you mean good criticisms? Like politically effective ones?
A substantive one, yeah.
Yeah,
To
sure.
you, a good criticism is only a good
Well,
one
not
if
sure.
it doesn't actually change anything.
Not change
That
anything.
seems to be the case.
Change electoral outcomes.
Okay, so
All right. So all the criticisms to Biden were good then, right? And to Pete Buttigieg because he
And
is still the
Savage,
transport
I
minister.
think you know that I would say so. And Perry's obviously a retard, so it doesn't matter what
You
I
just
say.
don't engage
It's
with what I
fine.
say.
Savage,
You just don't engage with what I say because you're afraid that I'm right.
Savage, there would be differences in how
Right, baby.
in what things are acceptable for sitting elected officials versus the same sitting elected officials in a primary. In a primary, go fucking hard. But the minute that they win, then there are different criticisms that would be good and bad.
That's what the
and there's
Vanguard were
different
doing.
criticisms that would be
It was during the
good and bad.
primary, not during the voting year. So there you go.
True.
The Vanguard.
Yeah, so on
were
that
okay.
sense, yeah, but they also dem bash like crazy, and they're attacking.
Not during an
in a
election
way
year that you can prove, not that you
Do
can
you
prove.
think-
So
do you
earlier you
think they will
said
hold the
if it's during a primary, it's
Do you
fine.
think
Now
they
you're
would do the
moving
same
back
thing?
on that.
Do you think
So
they
you've
would do the
immediately
same
moved back
thing?
from your earlier
Do you think
position,
if
to be
Pete
clear.
Buttigieg- Do you think if Pete Buttigieg
Are you going to
won
admit
the
it?
general-
Are you going to admit that earlier you said it was okay during non-voting years? Are you going to admit that you said that? Are you going to admit that you said that? Or are you just going to pretend you didn't?
Probably would have voted for Pete.
Do you think the Vanguard would continue that criticism even if Pete Buttigieg won the general?
Even if do I think they would continue it if you won the general? Yes.
Yeah.
But they probably wouldn't do
Okay,
it
I think
as the
that would
voting
be
year
bad
occurred.
then.
We're
But
still
wait, if you
way
won the
back
general,
in
sorry,
2021.
you're saying
I
if
think
you
it would
won
be
the
bad as
general,
that second.
but you
This
wouldn't
is like
win
brain
during the actual election, they probably wouldn't do it now.
Okay,
Hold
I
on, wait,
disagree. I think they still would.
So you're just
Are
making
you
stuff
guys
up. You have no
fucking
evidence.
serious? Are you guys fucking serious? Hello?
I don't know who you
Are
are,
you still in the
man. Like I
voice
said,
chat?
Yeah, we
I
said
just
it.
got here, man. What the hell?
Are you? You guys are mentally ill. You guys are
You're so
mentally
mean,
ill,
man.
bro.
I'm spending my Saturday
I
talking
agree.
to this
No,
guy.
listen,
Oh, no,
listen,
who is
listen. No,
this?
no, no.
You're bad
It's
faith.
11 a.m. I went to sleep last night at like
Yeah, it's 11 a.m. for me
4
too.
a.m.
What's your problem, man?
So I'm normally up at this time.
It's over.
Okay, zip. Okay, I think he
Oh,
fell
no.
asleep. Okay, maybe he's not
I'm
mentally
here.
ill.
No, trust me, he is not asleep.
It's
Oh
quite the
shit!
opposite.
I saw him green. I saw him go green.
How long's he
Yeah,
been
yeah.
here, Jimbo?
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Hello?
wait, is it-
Zip,
Are we
hello,
engaging in self-harm by
No,
speaking
what's
to
up,
him?
Jimbo? What do you want?
Zip, are you okay?
He's not.
Yeah, cool.
No.
I went to sleep. You were talking. I'm back. You're talking, bro. Hello?
Yeah.
He said he's okay with Destiny being a pedophile as long as it's not during an election year. That's what he said.
I like how some things never change, okay? If ZipZip is in the middle of an argument, he'll just like spend the entire time like debating for like 8 hours. Unemployed, okay? Post spam job applications at ZipZip to scare him, okay? Fucking 8 hours, okay? 8 hours. Oh my god. Jesus.
Never
Shut
said
up.
that. Never said that.
Yeah, but you believe it, don't you?
I don't
Okay,
think
so
Destiny is a
let-
pedophile. So
You're right, but if he was, it's fine as long as it's not during an election year. That's what you said.
Can I ask some hypotheticals?
no, I
Hold on,
didn't
wait.
say that.
So
Oh.
you say as long as it's not electorally detrimental, right? I think we're both in agreement that we're not worried
Yeah,
about
we
Chuck
just
Schumer
disagree
losing
on
his seat
whether
to
or
a
not it is.
Republican, right?
Yeah,
We're both
we
in
just disagree
agreement.
on whether or not it is electorally, and that's a fine disagreement.
so, like,
I don't think
yeah,
that's a
so,
disagreement we have though, because
let me
you
get to
had
my
issues
point.
with you thought I was being inconsistent with what
How about
criticism
Doc?
good,
It's
what
called
criticism bad. Yeah,
nighttime.
but I think I'm consistent with the amount of
What-
criticism, the type of criticism. I think there's different types of criticism. I think we agree on that. We just disagree on whether or not it is electorally. But I don't care to fucking talk about it because then you have to get into data and that shit. In this fucking
Yeah, but you
I
don't have
fucking care to
any.
do
But you
that.
don't have
And
any.
especially
To be
when this Perry
clear.
guy is like retarded.
No, because
So,
we asked you for the data, and you said it's anecdotal. So you don't have the data. You're lying, Grayson.
I think it could be anecdotal, and that
It could be. Well, no, you said it was anecdotal. You said that there is data. We
I
asked for the
didn't say
data. You
it
didn't have
was, I said
any.
it could be. I
Yeah,
said it-
and when
I
we
didn't
asked
say
for the
it
data,
was,
you didn't
I said
have
it
any.
could
You
be.
didn't have
And
any
if it
because the
were,
data is just Destiny said so. That's your data, and I pointed this out, and you're like, "Oh, you're retarded. You're retarded." Because it is because you are based on
You are
Destiny.
brain dead because even if I didn't have data to support it, it could be based on anecdotal evidence. Which
Well, if it
you can
is, then
argue
I would be
that
correct
it
when I
would be as
say you're
good
basing it off
as, like,
Destiny.
actual data.
Wait a minute, wait.
Yes, I will argue that. I will argue that you
believe
believing Destiny is not good evidence. Yes.
Yes, if my anecdotal evidence was Destiny, then yes, I'm raped.
Which
by
it
Destiny.
is.
But if
It is,
my anecdotal
yes.
evidence was other things, yeah. So
Well, you haven't even said what they
I
are.
can tell
You haven't even said what they
different
are.
things about
You
my-
said you argue
my
with Trump
real
supporters
life, all
IRL.
interactions I've had with other people.
your
I attack
position-
Republicans a lot on fucking Twitter and fucking say unhinged shit to people. In real life, I argue the same.
You
way
really
with
do wish you were
people in
Destiny,
real
don't you?
life,
It's really
and I
sad.
have
Just
hate
become a
people violence, and
streamer, e-rape some people, violate the consent, and you can get there one day, man.
I'm happy for you. Perry.
Okay, wait,
I'm
is
happy
it-
for
What,
you.
dude?
Not engaging.
There's a,
Why can't dude? Why is this just like stupid blood sports? Oh my god! Why did this person like cut out like the first 7 hours of this debate? It has to be like this has to be like the first 7 hours or the first 6 or 5 hours have been fucking cut out. And I'm just missing the entire fucking context and all the fucking memes. Like fuck me, dude.
there is an inconsistency
Yeah, I
here.
don't think there's any
You were
deviation
just
with
saying,
it, Perry.
you were just saying, as long as it's not during an
The
election
data.
cycle, as long as it's not during a general election, or whatever. But you take issue with Crystal Ball's interview. But as far as I know, Alyssa Slotkin
Because
is not
she's a
up for
currently
re-election.
sitting elected official.
So she's sitting. It's on election year, so it's not going to impact her, is
Yeah,
it?
well, exactly. Like what?
Yes, so I think the criticism, I think there's a higher level of what would be bad to do to her. If this
A
was
higher
a
level,
primary,
like a broader level, you
I
mean?
think Crystal, if this was a primary, I think Crystal's level there would be appropriate because she's trying to destroy Alyssa Slotkin in a primary and elevate a different candidate. Now,
Is it an
if
election
she
year
continued
right
that
now?
after she won the primary, that would be bad. If
So
she,
wait, why can we?
What
not
about like what she did
before a
in
primary?
reality, like right now, when
You
it's
realize-
she's not going to lose her
Savage, if
seats?
she did that if she did that during a primary and for the primary,
But if
then
it's good
I think it would
during
be
a primary-
appropriate because she supports that candidate. I would
If
not
it's good
agree
during
because
a
I
primary,
disagree
why-
with
So you
that.
can only
But
criticize Democrats during like primaries, but not when they're in office and not during
Perry,
election
you're
years.
brain dead. That's not
That's
what I
what you're
said.
saying. You are saying that verbatim.
They're good and bad
No.
criticisms.
No, we're talking about the
Well,
time.
hold on, listen. No, yeah, wait, listen. If it's good during a primary, why is it not also, or I should say acceptable? If it's acceptable during a primary, why is it not also acceptable in the time leading up to a primary?
Because for one, this isn't the time leading up to a primary. I think she
Yes, it is. There will be.
It is by
there will be-
definition,
in
yes.
the
4
future,
years.
there will
That's
be
how
a
time
primary.
works.
4 years.
Okay.
In the future, there will be a primary that Alyssa Slotkin has to run in.
Yes, eventually.
So
in
we are
4
in a
years.
time before a primary. So why is that
Because
not a good time?
okay, so
Because when a time before a primary matters? What is this, like, fucking grade school politics? Like, I'm so confused. What is going on? Sorry.
Savage, by your argument, we are always in a time before a primary.
Yes.
Well,
So
yeah, you're saying it's
this
bad
doesn't
because of the
matter,
election
which I think then
outcomes.
you're arguing with the premise, not with the disagreement. But
No, that's not an
yes,
argument.
insofar as I understand your disagreement, sure, then the argument is because there is more utility electorally to supporting Dems that are currently in power, because then you don't risk alienating them to certain votes and certain positions that they could have, or even certain things that they could signal on that would be electorally viable for their own constituents. So in that case, I would argue, hey, look, if Crystal Ball, if you attack her on this, then and she suddenly has to take a hard stance or disagree harder, or even if she agreed with you, it would hurt her electorally and her approval rating,
No.
which would affect how Dems are perceived and would affect the next time in the primary. Maybe
also
maybe she wins
be-
the primary, maybe she doesn't. But if she did, maybe it affects how people vote for her. So
This exact
yes,
logic applies during a primary as well.
Yes, but then,
So
it would
there is a
be, then
contradiction
the
in your
utility, then the utility of then the utility of getting your preferred candidate in a primary outweighs everything else I said. Because in a
So
primary,
with the utility of getting our preferred candidate
What about the
in the next
utility
primary,
of getting people
yes,
who understand
but then I
her
would expect you
stances
in a
you
to get
primary.
the
you
candidates?
just pull this utility out of your ass. I noticed.
There's utility to doing it before primary because
So
people are
you
more
think I
aware
pulled it
of
out of my ass,
criticisms.
which is fine.
And
Well,
then
it's just an arbitrary distinction.
How are you going to criticize? How are you going to criticize us based on our utility?
You look stressed, Foodie? You good? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, I look stressed? Do I look stressed? I look stressed? I don't think I have a resting bitch face, do I? What? Hopefully I don't.
Utility
look stressed,
calculus
okay?
or whatever.
I'm not
I don't
When you don't
criticize
share,
you. I
when
don't
you
criticize you
don't
You think it's
share,
wrong.
then when you don't share,
I don't wait. I'm not
our
criticizing you
goal-
for it. I'm not criticizing you for
We
it.
should-
I think you
I
can
think-
hold a difference of opinion. I think you have a
Well,
difference
you're
of
saying it's
opinion.
wrong.
To be clear,
Okay,
I'm
you're
not
saying
attacking
it's
you. I'm
incorrect
attacking Perry, because
to
Perry's
go
already
after
weak.
people,
And I'm
but you
attacking
refuse
him
to
for
engage with
different
my points because you're a coward. Okay, I'm telling
think
you.
Crystal Ball's interview was
I'm ignoring you when I don't care to
I'm
respond to
ignoring you.
and
I'm
I'm
criticizing
and
you.
I'm
You have nothing to
arguing
say.
You look tired as
You're just
fuck.
like a little
Oh.
baby. You're a little baby boy. You can't engage with the fact that you think it's bad.
Yeah, but like, that's me normally. I always look tired. I don't want. It's not eyeshadow, okay? It's lack of sleep. All right. It's not eyeshadow. It's lack of sleep. It's not eyeshadow. It's lack of sleep. It's not eyeshadow. It's lack of sleep. Jesus.
To criticize
You're
people,
the
except
one
during like this
Discord
1
to
day
crying. You're the
period
one who came
of
onto
a
Discord
primary.
to cry to me. You came onto this Discord to cry to
Dude,
me.
you do
So
sound
I
like
wanna
Destiny.
hear
It is very sad. It is very sad that your mind's raped.
Do you not think there's utility in the party being perceived as actually having standards for itself?
But he
not
thinks it's
just
outweighed by the
allowing-
negative ramifications. That's
Yeah,
what he
for sure. I
said.
think there's utility in that, but we would disagree that that's what would change from that. So that's yeah.
So, like, I think the utility of the Democratic Party saying,
Good
"Hey,
Aisha, thank
genocide is a red line for us," is actually good.
She said my thing. Oh,
Yeah,
was that
we
you?
Disagree on that, and that's
Oh my god! It's the person. It's okay, Turtle. It's the dude. You're famous, bro. To me, at the very least. Okay, you're not famous, but you're famous to me. Okay, in my heart. Okay, you're the eyeshadow person. Oh my god.
fine.
So-
We're not disagree. I think it's a difference of
so you're
opinion.
perfect,
If you
so
really
you-
want to get into that, then you have to get into data. I would
Which you don't
appeal
have, by the
to
way.
the results of the 2024 election as one example.
you
Against
have
that,
no
yes,
data.
yes, there are-
The election was way too
Wait, do you
complex to use as a
It was
base
so
point.
fucking funny.
Do you think if we had a sitting Democratic senator who was outed like undeniably as a pedophile, that we should attack him for that?
Call them, let's say,
Yeah,
you know, Stefan Bonnell or something like that, like a made-up name.
Wow.
Let's say Stefan
Ouch.
Bonnell was
Yeah,
accused,
you-
I don't
you
know,
see how this,
violating
like, dog shit
consent. Well, it's just, listen, you can't engage with a made-up name. Are you that bad faith, man? This is pathetic. Stefan Bonnell is accused of being an ear-rapist pedophile, and should we
Okay,
still
what if
support
a guy
him?
called Jew follower was calling himself Dr. K to his girlfriend and then committed her?
So
and
you're
then
just being
was
bad faith. You're
used
saying you
Dr. K
refuse to
her
engage.
to her
Me
byron?
using the name
So,
Stefan Bonnell has mind
hypothetically,
raped
this is a
you.
made-up name,
You are
but,
mind
like,
raped.
What if that guy was like, doing something bad? Do you think that would
You
be
are
good?
mind raped right now.
It would be acceptable to like mind rape a girl
Even
and
the,
like,
like,
do that?
the
We can do this game, Harry, if you think that. But,
So again, I'm saying,
Dude.
if there was a senator that was a pedophile, would you think
Oh
it's bad to
my
criticize him for being that?
God.
if there was a guy called Jew follower and he mind raped his I guess girlfriend
Jew?
and fucking called her called himself her Dr. K and then fucking committed her and then fucking did all this shit and manipulated
So you're just
her
not going to
for the
engage.
express purpose of doing
You
all
said
this-
I was
Not
engaging,
Jew
and now you're engaging.
follower,
What's the serious
oh
point?
no.
If there was a Democratic senator,
Yes or no, that would be bad, Perry. Yeah.
I don't know enough about the logistical stuff to like even
Yeah, he's
like know whether
bad.
this
He's
is
bad. You should not like this. Yeah.
Okay, but like you.
No,
you
he's talking about
listen to
Jew
Zip Zip,
follower,
this guy
okay?
knows
Not the
doesn't
same
know about
person,
this,
okay?
makes you look insane, ZipZip. Like I'm.
It doesn't
I'm
just
sorry.
make me look insane because well, Savage. You don't think Perry's insane?
I'm
A
really
little
cool.
bit, but,
I'm not
like,
insane. I'm really cool. I'm like,
Yeah, you think he's insane.
out of
So-
nowhere.
Savage, say I'm a gig.
Wait, hold on. Is this like... Wait, hold on. Are all of these people anti-fans? They have to all be anti-fans, right? Like, whenever something like this happens, they say, oh yeah, I'm currently debating ZipZip in X server in this Y area, right, or whatever. And then suddenly all the people who are, by the way, all of them, terminally online, like what they would do is that they would all join that one place because they are already like familiar, because they invade every single possible space. They brigade every single possible community, right? So they're already in Pisco server, right? So like all of them, what they do is that they just join and they go like, oh my god, you've been talking about this the whole time? Yeah, it's very cringe anti-fan shit. But
Good chat, Savage.
I'm
Say
not
I'm really
pulling
cool and
stuff- If you
epic.
think I'm pulling stuff out of nowhere, then you should also
Say I'm
think Perry's
like,
pulling stuff out of nowhere.
say we're best friends,
You don't
Savage. Say we're
think
best
that because
friends.
you know more about the one and the other, and that would
I mean,
inform
that's
that.
fair.
I don't even think so, but maybe there was a lot of anti-fans in Pisco server at the time. Oh. Alright. Look, I'm just saying this because I remember Purple Perry Gaming debated me, and then literally we have like a bunch of anti-fans coming in to debate me. It's just they know so fast because they tell them directly, right? You need to start to unironically start calling Destiny Stefan when he joins her calls. I don't know. Like, that's just not very catchy to me. Okay?
I mean, that's
But
fair.
I
like,
don't think that's the case. So yeah.
But okay, like back to the okay, like let's say like okay, we'll make this very concrete.
Stefan,
Let's go back in time.
Right.
We have the 50-50 Senate. Joe Manchin is the like this hiding fucking vote or whatever, and the Epstein files come out, and we find out Joe Manchin was like a giga pedophile rapist. Like he was.
Wow.
Because I think that's bad enough.
Okay, so you think that's bad enough, but not genocide?
But he doesn't think it's a
I would
genocide.
say so, yes, but that would be based on utility,
see-
based on
do you see
based
how-
on
do you
precedent.
see-
Yes, it's because of the disagreement. It's because of the disagreement based on.
What genocide? Okay, also, like, fuck me. This is why this point needs to be fought on as well, alright? What genocide? I'm serious. Like, the thing is, you know, I'm all for, you know, Palestinian liberation or whatever the fuck, right? Obviously Netanyahu is going too far right now. The thing is, I'm sorry, there's just not enough evidence. I'm sorry. There's no orders from the top down to like dig mass graves and to load bodies into the ditches, and there's like tractors months beforehand, like the fucking Bosnian genocide, right? There's no decree like 66, I believe, not order 66. Fuck me, not decree 66. What is it called when the Bosnian genocide orders were being passed down? Why did I say 66? Why was I thinking about the Jedi genocide? That was fictional. Wait, hold on.
Whatever reason, but we think that yes, we disagree on it. I think we have a difference of opinion. That's fine.
Is there any political
consistent.
disagreements that you could have that would mean that you wouldn't support the left-wing Joe Manchin in this case?
Yeah.
Yes, I just said that.
Like the presented evidence for the Bosnian genocide is like preparation and premeditation. Like if you really want to compare one thing to another, one to one, right? A genocide is like first degree murder, aka you have to have premeditation. Ethnic cleansing, a massacre, anything of that sort, a war, fucking whatever the fuck, right? I don't know. Oh, let's just say a slaughter. Okay, let's just say a slaughter. Okay, very general word, doesn't have any specific meaning, does not matter. Okay, like that would be secondhand. That would be secondhand murder. Like that would be second rate murder. Second degree murder. That would be second degree murder. Yeah, it's not. Hold on.
Give an example.
Keyword in the Epstein files. I just said that.
That's
I
not a
just said
political
yes.
disagreements. That's a personal thing. We're talking about political.
Yeah.
Political, maybe. I don't know. I can't think of one on top of my head. Do you have an example?
Think of one. I don't know. Supporting
Oh, that's
the
okay.
January 6th, or think it was a fine or
Yeah, probably.
mediocre.
That'd be good. That'd be a good enough one. Yeah. That'd
So
be good.
supporting January 6th is
Like the one debate that I had with Rao Kittenhouse was over whether or not Israel was actually committing a genocide. One of the points I brought up was like Israel like had Palestinian citizens that could vote. No, not the voting point, but I said that Israel housed Palestinian citizens that lived in Israel. Don't you think that maybe like in a genocide where they're targeted based off of racial preferences or some shit, that they would also be targeted in Israel? Like, don't you think that they would be disappeared, but they just wouldn't answer the question, and like they just sounded totally retarded? So yeah, hold on. Yeah, I can't find shit.
bad enough, but not supporting
Yeah.
a genocide.
Yes, because I think because of the difference of opinion. Yes, that's not inconsistent. We just disagree what's bad enough. That's all. Savage. I think that's we just agree on what's bad enough, and you can argue me on that. I'm not even. I think it is a gen. I don't fucking care. I just don't think that's enough. I don't think that would be enough for it.
It's not to criticize.
These things are
Remember,
all different.
not to deplatform, but just to criticize. You don't think it's enough.
Yeah.
What, Perry?
You're saying you don't think it's enough. When you say it's enough, you mean you don't think that they supporting Israel is something that people can argue they're doing genocidal stuff. You don't think that's enough to even bring up to somebody unless it's during a primary.
Did I say she shouldn't have brought up?
True,
Israel?
in a critical way.
What was the?
I don't
what was the
think bringing it
issue
up in a critical way would have been bad. I think the way she did it was bad. I think
Which
there
was
ways to do
critical,
good criticism,
so a
and there
critical
ways to
way.
do bad criticism.
What was bad? How she did it?
Because she made it all about that. She harped on it. She asked.
they
She
talked
treated
about
her
it.
badly in other ways.
She was emotional
like,
about it.
asking just why are you here? Like,
Wait, sorry, what is this? What is it talking about? Sorry, I was reading up on the Wikipedia on Bosnian genocide real quick.
I don't.
It's been a while. I've looked at this before.
I think
It's been a
it
while.
is a gen. I don't fucking care. I just don't think that's enough. I don't think that would be enough for it.
It's enough to criticize.
These things are
Remember,
all different.
not to deplatform, but just to criticize. You don't think it's enough.
Yeah.
What, Perry?
You're saying you don't think it's enough. When you say it's enough, you mean you don't think that they supporting Israel is something that people can argue they're doing genocidal stuff. You don't think that's enough to even bring up to somebody unless it's during a primary.
Did I say she shouldn't have brought up?
True. You know,
if you truly believe that there's a genocide going on, I would understand why you feel emotional about it. But like, then it still doesn't explain why the fuck you would not advocate voting for Kamala Harris, because she has a better stance on Israel and Palestine than Donald Trump. Like, Pisco was right, by the way. Like they're like at this time, like when they were doing this shit, they were simping for Pisco, right? But what they don't understand is that Pisco is of the belief that if you truly believe that there is a genocide going on, that you would be advocating for Kamala Harris to be elected, right? Yeah, which is anti-lefty. That is anti-lefty, because a lot of lefties say, "Oh, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't vote for Kamala Harris, because like these people are like genocide joke motherfuckers, right?" So like that, it even contradicts their simping for Pisco at the time, because I really doubt that they would still simp for Pisco as much if Pisco was also like anti-lefty as well, right? Because Pisco has had a debate recently where he was just debating Prime Kai and Doobie, right? Yeah.
critical way, in a critical way.
What was the?
I don't
what was
think
the
bringing
issue
it up
with
in a
it?
critical way would have been bad. I think the way she did it was bad. I think
Which
there
was
ways to do
critical,
good criticism,
so a
and there
critical
are ways to
way.
do bad criticism.
What was bad? How she did it?
Because she made it all about that. She harped on it. She asked.
No, they
She
talked about
treated her
other things.
badly in other ways.
She was emotional
like,
about it.
asking just why are you here, like an attack, and
No, she didn't say that.
making it a purity test where the purity.
No,
I think the purity test part is bad.
that line, people say that like it was crazy. She simply said, "Why are you here? We normally don't have senators asked to come on our show because apparently Slotkin
Because I think she
reached
knows
out."
why she's. I think she knows why she was on, because clout.
Just because she knows
trying to
doesn't
get
mean
an
that
audience,
there's no
and
good reason to ask the
yeah.
question.
And it's not like most of the Dems being referenced are so super vocally pro-Israel either. Yeah, well, that doesn't even matter. Like, I'm sorry, yeah, like, again, they could just still point to fucking anecdotes and shit, right? Like, what really matters at the end of the day is that you have two choices, okay? You have Donald Trump and you have Kamala Harris, okay? One is clearly much better for the Palestinians than the other, and we're being shown that in real time today, right? So, I don't, like, again, this is the one point that they should be forced to concede on, because otherwise you're not a real political actor if you're not willing to vote for the lesser of two evils, right? Like you're like, okay, what should I choose? The gnome skeptic or the gnome obliterator, right? Where's that meme? Gnome skeptic versus gnome obliterator. Where's that meme?
Question. That's
breaking
journalists
down-
can know the answer to the question before they ask it. That's like a common thing.
Like,
Yeah.
I think it's a very good question on
Fuck!
why she
Where
was
is it?
there because I mean it's a little surprising that we have a moderate Dem
I think-
senator.
Foods, you're good build. No, I'm a bad person. Lefties use the same tactics for Gaza as the right does for abortion. They shift the definition to exclude or include their opinions as facts. Exactly. It's very, very sneaky. The argument should be that the Dems don't have the political power to change shit right now. Oh, yeah, not now, but just know that I'm pretty sure pro-Palestinians are still going after Kamala Harris today. Like, Kamala Harris, no power, zero power. Okay, pretty much like zero power in comparison to Donald Trump and the executive branch right now. But yet, at the same time, it seems kind of crazy to me that they would be so willing to still go after Kamala Harris to this day. Yeah, it's fucking unhinged. Yeah.
I
Reach
think
out
that
to a
answer.
very obviously hostile platform that you could argue. I don't know what kind of viewership does Breaking Points even get. I think they're pretty big at this point, but
Yeah.
like
They're pretty big, yeah.
They're
So
pretty big.
I would
They're
say
big now,
that
but it's like-
I think the a lot of things affected how I view that question. I think part of it would be the tone in which the question it was appeared to be
said
like
it in a nice
accusatory
tone.
in a way that I think she could have asked the exact same question in a way that was far more positive, that would have
I think
been more acceptable to me.
For asking it, like being like, "Hey, I don't mean this to be a dick, but like."
Have you played Megabonk? Good background game? Oh yeah. I got gifted Megabonk by a friend recently. So yeah, I might be down to play it soon. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, who knows?
Yes,
Why
you can
are you
say I
here?
don't mean this to be a dick, but you still mean it. But it's
A friend, Pepe. It's Masaki, okay? Masaki gifted me the game. We're friends.
still for it still to be perceived in a way that is still dickish. But that's a disagreement. Yes, I
You
think
take
just because you say
Destiny
it,
and his word for
yes.
everything, but if Crystal Ball says something, then we're all of a sudden like looking into
I
motives.
never said I don't take her word for it. I said I don't. I think other things and the
Oh yeah, this one. This is wild.
Talk to your president. Talk to somebody else.
president right now. There's nothing I can do.
Based. Dude, so big. She should say like, oh yeah, you guys are a bunch of losers. You guys are a bunch of cringe lords. You guys are not the Democratic Party. You guys are working for the Republicans. I think she should just go full unhinged, okay, on these motherfuckers. Like, fuck these people. Like, these people are so pathetic. Like, just go full unhinged, okay? Just go full unhinged, okay? You have that, listen, you have that fucking orangutan in you, okay? That fucking, fuck. That's not meant to be racist. I'm sorry.
You're saying
That's not what I meant.
You don't think that's her saying that's enough to justify it. So you are saying that, to be clear.
Yeah, like
You're saying she might say that, but that's not really the function.
I think
what
it's
you're
possible
saying.
for that to not really be the function, even if she says it.
So you're saying you aren't taking her word for it then? This isn't like a big deal with mid-zip-zip. I'm just saying you're obviously not taking her word
Yeah,
for
I
it.
just said that. No,
But earlier you said that you were taking. Okay.
No, I
I
didn't say
love hot
that.
dogs. So ZipZip, you like hot dogs? No, I don't love
Oh
hot
my
dogs.
God.
I just like
What?
enjoy eating
No,
hot
no.
dogs.
Zip-zip, if you were going to disagree on this
Yeah,
like
I think
basic
it's-
analysis
it's-
of her,
it's-
I don't really think anything else to say.
It's possible for someone to tell you, I don't like hot dogs, and then you catch them eating a hot dog. It's possible, right?
So you're
Yeah,
just saying that you're like not engaging properly. You're saying that you're just saying whatever. Is that what you're saying right now, Zip-zip? Is that you're so like
No, Perry,
tired
I
or
said that
whatever?
it was for reasons
You literally
besides
said-
just the question. I think there was a way to ask that question that would have made me feel differently about the particular question.
No, you said
Did
yeah.
you
I
guys-
don't think
can
that
I
she's
find
being
those
straight up,
guys?
and then you said that she
Even
was.
though she said not to be a dick, that was enough for me.
You're saying all this now, but earlier you were like, I take her word for it. I don't take her word for it. So you just
I never
thought-
said I take her word for it, Perry.
Well, you
just
did.
brained it.
You did. You said you would. You said you would, and then you
Sorry, did I
wouldn't.
say that?
This
No,
character
what you said
sucks.
was,
Yeah. So Perry, you're a retard, just to be clear.
Hey, it's
no,
all recording
what you
now.
said was you were like, oh, she can say that, but that doesn't mean it's true. And then I said,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
so
what I
you
just said.
take
Wait, oh yeah, by the way, if you play Borderlands 4, add me, okay, please. Let's play together. Let's play Borderlands together. Please, please. I need friends. Please play Borderlands for me. Please. Just join me, okay?
Destiny's word at everything, but you don't take
I
Crystal
don't
Ball's
take his word
word.
at everything.
You do.
Okay, that's not the contention. Then
Yeah,
you
it's not,
said,
but Perry thinks it is, so he's a retard. So yeah.
Throwing to savage on me.
but I
Is
said,
it
but you don't take
cross-platform?
Crystal Ball's word. You
Mhm.
said, oh, it's not that I don't take her word. It's just that there are all these other things that make me not believe her. Well, you
Yes,
literally just so you don't take her word.
You don't
If I
take her word, but you
her
said
at
you
word,
do
it's the
take
other
her word.
things, and if I do take it at her words, it's the same thing, so it doesn't matter. Now,
Well,
I don't.
but
take
you
her
said
at
it's not that I don't take her at her word, implying that you do take her at her word, but then you're saying you're not. That's
And
the
then-
point we're
and then,
making.
Yeah, exactly. You literally like.
It doesn't
contradict
matter
yourself.
whether or not.
Dude, I play the shit out of Don't Starve, dude. I remember playing with friends that I had from college back then for Don't Starve together. And I played it so much. Like, at first I really enjoyed it, right? But eventually I played it so much to the point where I got sick of it. Like, I just remember playing Don't Starve, and I just become so fucking traumatized by how like how many hours I put into that game, like fucking co-op, dude. I just couldn't do it anymore. Like, my mind was fried.
Well, it doesn't matter if you contradicted yourself. If your mind don't matter, but you did contradict yourself. Do you agree or disagree?
So I can't play it anymore. I'm sorry. Not
Zip,
that
I noticed you like to tell people what should matter to them a lot. Like you're the arbiter.
If it doesn't matter, just admit simply, yeah.
That's literally all of politics. But that's all of fucking politics, is telling other people what they should worry about and what they should be concerned about. That's literally all of politics. What did you do, bro? God, these people are so stupid. Like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. Does anybody know whether or not, like, Purple Perry Gaming, like, grew up, like, as an orphan or something? Like, did he not receive the proper education? Maybe he had, like, parental neglect or something? Jesus Christ.
I said something and I meant the opposite. Just say
I
that.
believe, so I am arguing what I believe, and
We're simply asking you to acknowledge. We're simply asking you to acknowledge that you said one thing and then the opposite.
No, you're brain dead. You're brain dead, Perry. You're brain dead.
You said one thing, and then the
I
next,
might be brain
literally
dead,
the
but I
next
can
words out of your
be
mouth
consistent to what I say.
If I misspoke, then that's possible.
It's a
What I'm
bit
telling
speak
you is,
now. It's a bit
I
speak
don't
now.
need
Okay.
to take her at her word, even if she
defended that
says
person,
not to take it.
$10 he's homeschooled. I like how the two confirmed moms that we have in this community, like, made fun of him first. Reacted to that first. Based. Okay. Alright. I love edgy moms.
Dick, not to be a dick, and still be doing it in a dickish way. I think
I
that
feel
is
like we're
possible.
taking
I think you
advantage
think
of a
it's
mentally ill
possible.
man.
I don't think you
This guy
think
can't
this is
remember
a
what he said.
contradiction. Yes, you just disagree that it was in fact that way, and that's it.
He defends it and goes after it.
It's not that I'm inconsistent.
This is bullying. This guy's mentally unwell. He needs a caretaker.
So wait, let's circle back.
Very
Zip,
brain dead.
Can you get? You say you don't take Dustin at his word and everything. You say you don't just copy all his positions. You say you have disagreements with him.
And I think conversations are just bullying. Can even apply a veneer of debate to it. No, the issue, dude, the issue is that, like, where it's not even good blood sports. Like, I'm not even being like, I'm not looking at Purple Perry and I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, this is such a good roast. It's crazy how much of a good roast this is. Like, I'm not thinking that, right? Like, that's where the disappointment comes in. Because, like, I just feel like none of these are, like, actually good roasts. None of this feels like actually good, like, I don't know. Like, it's just, it's not touching that fucking G-spot for me. You know what I mean? Exactly, it's not
something you have to-
And I
stimulating.
don't take Destiny at his word.
Sorry,
So wait,
I'm
do
sorry.
you have a position that is substantially different from Destiny? Like, what is something you disagree with someone?
Why does it matter?
Well, just out of curiosity, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
you've been
see,
here so
you
long.
just did the thing again. Like, okay, who cares? Why does it matter to me? I'm asking you. I personally want
It
to know.
matters
Purity-
why it
purity
matters to you.
testing.
It matters to me why it
Purity
matters to
testing.
you. That's why I'm asking.
Because
of purity
I'll
testing.
tell you why. I'll tell you why it matters is because I thought it might have just been me at first, but it's clear other people hold this position that it seems that
Other
you just
insane people hold this position, yes. Savage.
no, it seems to me that you just defend everything Destiny says and you don't have any opinions for yourself. So I'm just asking that if that is not the case, could you prove it to us?
Savage, what I'm getting at is even if I did hold 100% agreement with Destiny on everything, would that necessarily be a bad thing?
Whoa.
No,
Rocket
it wouldn't,
punch.
because
Yes.
it's possible for you to agree 100% with somebody else
Well,
on everything without it being because you're a cuck or because whatever, or because it could be because you genuinely believe those things.
but then you'd be okay with beating women, you'd be okay with abandoning children, so there are some
It's
issues.
irrelevant. Now, it would inform whether or not you believe it, but then you would just think I'm bad faith or lying. If you
No,
have a
no,
conclusion that I
no,
don't
no,
have
no.
a disagreement.
No, no,
And there are people, and Perry,
you
even
told us
if I say what I disagree with Destiny,
Dude.
Savage, even if
I
I
would be
say what I
sincerely
disagree with
curious,
Destiny,
man. I would be like,
it might matter to
I'd
Perry
really
because he would
enjoy
say,
hearing
"Oh,
it.
I don't care that you
No,
disagree with Destiny.
listen, I'll say now. You can say whatever you want.
Regular deluxe or super deluxe? Answer fast. Regular deluxe. Okay. If it's super deluxe, you might regret it later. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now, but I'm just gonna say that real quick. Okay.
About disagreeing with Destiny, I won't interrupt.
If it's food, don't put super deluxe, okay? You're gonna regret eating that later, okay? When you're stuck in the bathroom for 2 hours, okay? If it's a game, you're gonna regret super deluxe later because you're gonna realize that all that extra content for the video game does not matter in the end, okay? Yeah, okay, you're welcome.
No, I
Regular
won't say
deluxe.
anything. Just
No, it's Borderlands 4? Okay, super deluxe. I'm kidding, joking. Just buy the regular base game, okay?
go ahead and tell me. I'm not going to be a dick
I
about
said it
it.
wouldn't matter to you, and it wouldn't matter to
No,
any
it's-
disagreement.
It would,
and
it
wouldn't
would.
change any mind on anything.
I really
don't
want to
think
know,
it
man.
would
I really want to.
Oh my god, you better not be buying the game just because of me. Please. Dude, don't. Okay, just do not buy the game just to play with me, please. Oh my god.
No.
It would not.
Buy the game so then you can play on your own time, okay? I had to
It would
stop.
not. It would
Come
not
on,
change
man. But
any
listen.
of the way. It would not change.
I had to stop Misaki, okay, from buying Night Ring too fast. Okay, Jesus Christ.
No.
In the slightest.
Someone, a moderator can like kick me if I'm bad faith about it. Okay, go
I
ahead
don't
and
want
say
to
it.
play
What do you
alone.
disagree with?
Aw. Fine.
Yeah.
Savage,
You said
what were you saying?
explicitly. You
He's
said
not gonna engage.
explicitly there are
Bad
things that
faith.
you disagree with him on. So,
ZipZip, you agree that
because
if
it's
you have
being asked
100% the same views, it's a red flag.
or even if
It could be a red flag, yes, but a red flag does not automatically equal bad.
No, but that
Yeah,
doesn't
but that's
even
why we're
matter
trying to figure out if you have
earlier-
red flag or not. You know.
Dude,
No,
So what's
because
that, Savage?
Even that's all
It's
irrelevant.
even
because
if it-
earlier
Get the homie
you said explicitly there
based.
are things you disagree with him on. I'm
Yes,
just asking what they are.
I don't care to say them because it doesn't matter if I say them. Either
Well,
way,
it does to us.
so I
Everyone
can
else
tell you
here, it
either
matters
way,
to
it won't
us.
change a single thing. Because
I'm
either
just
way, you'll still
curious.
say I'm raped and I'm defending Destiny and whatever the fuck.
Well, no, I'll feel a lot better if I know what they are. So it'll change a
No,
lot.
you won't.
said I may would
Perry,
help
no,
you.
you
Why
won't.
would I lie about that?
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help your
You
image.
agree that I think you would lie about that, and I think you could.
I
lie about
agree
it.
that why would I
I think
agree
you
with
are
you that I would lie about
Yes,
that?
it doesn't
No,
matter
I don't
if
agree with you
you're-
there. It matters what. Listen, maybe
You agree,
what if I
I
deafen
can
myself?
think
What if I
that you
deafen
lie about that,
myself
and that would
and you say
justify
it? What if I deafen myself and you say it? So I won't hear it, but everyone else will. How's that, Zip?
I don't care if you don't care it.
Okay, all right, man. Listen, I'm trying to reach out, trying to.
It's equally
How about you
to
DM it
Savage.
to me?
It
How about
doesn't.
you
I
DM
don't
it
think
to
it's
me?
relevant whether I disagree with Destiny or not. So I don't think it matters to like virtue signal. Yes,
God, these people are so lame, dude. Like every single time, every interaction they have just boils down to calling everyone a fucking skinwalker. Like, shouldn't I feel like if you're gonna levy the skinwalker thing because you genuinely believe it, that's fine, okay? I probably would even agree with you because I truly do think a lot of DGG just copies Destiny's takes. I do agree with that, right? But the thing is that shouldn't you be disproving their point first and then calling them a skinwalker when they're stuck? Like, shouldn't you be like breaking ZipZip's soul first and breaking his ego in that moment? Shouldn't you be devastating his like fucking, I don't know, his arguments or something before calling him a skinwalker? Like, I feel like you really have to like win the argument first before calling them like these ad homs, right? Because you realize there's no conversation left. Why do this in the middle of the conversation to slow down the conversation, never reach the end, right? Why do this at the beginning or the middle or anywhere before the end, right? It's just such a waste of time. It wastes everyone's time. Although, to be fair, right? I mean, ZipZip is the kind of person who has an infinite amount of time. Okay, but you know what? Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
Well, it would
doesn't
help us
matter to me.
understand if
It
you're
shouldn't
like,
matter to you,
you
and that's
know,
why
doing
It's just
okay.
we've
Savage, I
no,
think it
mean,
shouldn't matter.
No, but I mean, we've gone back and forth in chat several times over the last few days. We've gone back and forth a little bit in the call. I'm just trying to get an understanding of your position on things, on who I'm speaking to. I mean, if I can just go ahead and assume that you agree with Destiny and everything, oh, fine, then cool. But I'm asking if
Then
that's
go
the
ahead
case.
with that assumption, and that's good enough for me.
So okay, well that's an admission in my book.
So you do agree with Destiny on everything.
I didn't say that.
Well,
I
no,
said
you said that you
go ahead and
functionally
grant
do.
that and
Operate on
keep
that
thinking it.
assumption.
Oh my god. Just notice that this is like not even how regular people speak, by the way. Like I feel like this just isn't how regular normal people even talk. Like when was the last time you've ever seen anybody talk like this? Like ever. IRL.
And that's
You said that us saying
it
us
doesn't
is
change
the same saying the
It doesn't change
truth.
anything about what the reasons I am in the server, the reasons that I are.
How the fuck would we even play if you're far into the game? No. Borderlands has integrated scaling. So like for example, you can join the game as a level 1. I could join the game as a level 50, and the enemies would go down at the same speed for both of us. Like it wouldn't matter what our levels will be, because it'll scale the damage accordingly. So like even if you do the damage, if you do level 1 damage to a level 1 enemy on your screen, on my side, from my perspective, what it looks like is that you're doing level 50 damage to a level 50 enemy. From my screen, if I am doing level 50 damage to a level 50 enemy, from your screen, you are looking at doing level 1 damage to a level 1 enemy. The scaling is phenomenal, okay? Like, it is actually so good. It is revolutionary for me, okay? So, yeah, it's like multiplayer is super flexible in this game, yeah.
Argue things.
Oh my god, it's Adnan! Holy shit, buddy! I haven't seen you in such a long time. Adnan, wait, are you still moderating for Karantos? Adnan used to be, oh, dude, Adnan is like the OG. Like, if any, it's not like an OG, it's like one of the OGs. Yeah. 2 years ago, when I rose out of Karantos' Discord server, Adnan became a moderator one day. And I remember a bunch of drama, a bunch of moderator drama that went down, including detox and all that stuff. No, Lamau, oh, you're no longer moderating for Karantos. Yeah, I would imagine it's been 2 years, to be fair. But yeah.
I do, nothing to do with that. Now you can say you just want to know more about me, and that's fine. You can want to know more about me,
Scaling
and I
is
can
why I was
not want
never
you to know
able to
more
have
about
fun.
me.
Yeah.
Now, why would that be that you wouldn't want to tell us what you disagree
This
with
is so
Destiny on?
good faith.
We're not going to tell Destiny. We're not going to tell Destiny if you disagree with him, man. We're not going to go to him with this.
Don't worry, bro.
We won't tell on you.
These people are so
See, this is why Savage, like, even if I agree that you were asking in good faith, you just want to know more about me. Perry just said that.
Yeah, I said I'd deafen myself. I deafen myself, okay? And you can say it, all right? Or DM Savage, the statement, okay?
That's what I say. Just like this.
On the other hand, there's not point in leveling up the scaling. No, that's not true. You level up so then you can get skill points. So then you can unlock more crazy builds. You can also invest in different trees at the same time. But you can only equip one action skill at a time.
It's fine.
I just said, like, even if it wasn't to Perry, I can
So
not want to say. I could not want to say anything. I could not want to say anything about anything, and I wouldn't have to justify not saying anything about anything.
You don't have to justify existing. Listen, you're valid as a human being.
I mean, like, you're not going to go to hell or something for not saying it, but like, man. Like,
yeah, for sure. But if that makes you think worse of me, then I'm cool with that. Like, I don't give a fuck.
All right.
Giga Chad.
They're
Giga
so
Chad,
lame,
the
dude.
things that
Oh
I care
my
about, I think
god.
other people should care about. If I care about something, then I'll refuse to give
Boo,
you.
boring, boring.
Giga Chad.
Okay.
Sorry.
Now what's your real name and address? What's your real name and address?
Even Von Ellis.
Paste.
Nice. Good memes.
He can't give you that. It would be doxing Destiny.
No.
True.
So be honest with me, man. Are you doing this on purpose? These like true, these like based. Are you doing these like on purpose, or do you like do these in real life as well?
What do you think?
I think you do this in real life. I think that you like when you're talking with Trump supporters IRL, you say true, you say welp, you say stuff like that. I think that's what the truth is.
By the way, if you ever call out these anti-fans on like them trying to get addresses and like dox them and doxing or whatever, they just say it's jokes, okay? And it's most likely jokes in this context, okay? But I'm just saying that like these people will play dumb on everything. Yeah, they know that they're hypocrites. They know that they're on the wrong. Like they know that they're bad, okay? But they don't care, right? It's a lot like politics, right? Like The more I cover both politics and drama, the more I realize that they're just exactly the same. Donald Trump is a locale of the highest order, okay? He's a locale, and he is covered like a locale as well, right? A bunch of politics is also just drama. That's 100% for sure, except that people actually die, which makes it more important than drama, in a sense, right? Drama is politics. There's lots of anti-fans going around. Lefties are the anti-fans of the Democratic Party. Republicans are the anti-fans of the United States, right? Wait! Hold on! Meow! Wait! What was I gonna search out? Oh, yeah! Right, I remember now. Yes. Hold on. This was so funny, dude. Okay. Alright, you gotta watch this.
Do you
Sorry,
know what we're
because
here
it's so
for?
peak. It's so
You
peak.
know we're
It's so
here
peak. It's
about
so peak.
AG.
It's so
Right.
peak.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Quickly.
Well, you the one talking about. I guess
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up
No,
with you.
Dude, you can't tell me this is like exactly like commentary slop drama. Like, and the craziest thing is that these politicians roast better than anti-fans, right? Like, just listen to this exchange. This is literally drama. Here.
Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about
just
AG.
I don't think you know what you're here
President.
for.
Well,
I
you
love
the
this
one
stuff.
talking about. I guess
I
you
think
still
your
stuck in the
fake
courtroom.
eyelashes are messing up
No,
with you.
ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr.
That's
Chairman,
beneath
would
even
you
your
please
history.
regain
Order.
order of
Beneath
your
you.
committee?
Order.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words.
Do you want the news for today?
That is absolutely
I don't know,
unacceptable.
I'm sorry, I
How
don't
dare
know.
you
meeting will
attack the
suspend,
physical
meeting will
appearance of another
suspend.
person?
Are your
Move
feelings hurt?
her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play. with
Baby
me.
girl?
We're gonna,
I don't think
we are going to
so.
move, and we're going to take your words
No, that
down.
was
I
bad.
second that motion.
So, you agree to strike your words?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
agree.
Ms. Green
That seems
agrees
so
to
funny,
strike
yeah.
her words.
I believe she
Chair
needs to
recognizes-
apologize. No. She
Perry,
needs to
okay,
apologize.
hold on. Then after Mr. Perry's going to be recognized, then Ms. Green
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then you're not striking your words.
I am
Mr.
not
Perry.
apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
It's me.
Ms. Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
Hold on.
I'm
parliament.
trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to
I had
strike
no
those
idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just voted to do
Y'all did
it.
it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get
Okay.
clarification.
Look at, calm down.
Blonde butch built body. Blonde bitch built dude, fuck. How do you even come up with that? How do you even come up with that on the spot? It has to be improvised. It has to be improvised. How the fuck do you come up with that on the spot?
About somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would
Beach blonde, blonde. That's a tongue twister. She said it perfectly as well. Like, how does she even say that? That's a tongue twister.
Not apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
it's me.
Ms. Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built
blonde,
butch body, that
bad-built
would not be
butch
engaging in
body.
personalities, correct?
How?
What now?
How you do it?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
Hold on.
Oh
I'm
my
trying to
God.
find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to
I had
strike
no
those
idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just voted to do
Y'all did
it.
it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get
Okay.
clarification.
Look at, calm down. Calm
No,
down.
because this
I
is
would
what
like
y'all
to get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to
Ms.
get
Crockett,
clarification.
you're not
Y'all wanna-
recognized.
Yeah, you should listen to me, okay? Listen, all right? Don't appeal to the moderates, okay? Listen. I don't care that it's optically bad. It's not even optically bad. That was epic, okay? This is why you should go fucking balls to the wall, okay? Jesus Christ. All right, that was epic.
Just a drink. A martini, shaken, not stirred.
What now?
A blonde bad bitch built body. A blonde bad bitch butch built body. Okay, fuck me, dude.
I think that's what I think.
Okay.
A blonde
so, what if I
bad.
don't?
See, like what you just did now. What you just did now. I think that you do that to your
Is it-
parents,
that-
to your
that's the
friends.
Second red flag. Second red flag.
Oh my
Just
god.
we'll bite any
How?
bullet.
Just
I think it's
how?
unhealthy. I think it's unhealthy
I don't
to
think that
have your
matters. If I
personality
did or if I
on a
didn't,
personal
I can argue
psychological
away,
level. I think it does
matter to
matter.
you, so,
Okay.
yeah.
I think I basically
Oh, look at this guy.
trying
It's
to
this
say
fucking guy that you're now.
Oh, Nox,
who's
you know
joining?
Noxvox? That's
Cool
epic.
party.
Who's this guy? What do you have against Noxvox, ZipZip? What did he do to you?
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. How the fuck should I
Bitch
know?
built body. Blonde bad.
Take a guess.
He said you're a Destiny skinwalker. Is that it? Am I right?
Could be.
Dude, I feel like, listen, you talk to your friends like this, your family like this. I think it's unhealthy on an individual level, ZipZip. I used to, you know, I used to get inspired by.
Oh, Noxvox is another like unhinged anti-fan. Wait, is Noxvox in my server? Like, does this person talk in my server? Noxvox. No. Oh, Noxvox haven't talked in like a month in my server. Oh, he's been interacting regularly in my fucking server, like a normal fucking person. Everyone gets distracted, okay.
No, I think your behavior is unhealthy. So
Well, which part? Which part?
That's
I don't act this way with my friends and family. I don't say based to my mom when she says that she's getting a divorce. Okay. Yeah, so I think that you doing that, you acting that way with your mom. When
Excuse me, I do. All right, you're welcome. All right. I'm just gonna say this right now. I do that, okay? Yes, I say based to my mom, okay? Because a little bit of my online energy leaks out. Actually, all of it leaks out onto IRL, okay? I just can't help myself, okay? I have to be eternally online. So I just go like, she's like, yeah, so, I went like hiking the other day and I'm like, based? No, and I go like, yeah, that's cool.
they tell you that they're getting divorced, it's unhealthy. You should have a wider.
And that's why she doesn't want to talk to you. No, if anything, I ignore my mom too much. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I have to reply back to her, but it's just, yeah. I love my mom. Okay, I really do. I love my mom, and she knows I love her. Okay, I really love my mom.
Palette, that's what you're inspired by. Yeah. Well, you said yourself that you speak this way.
I love my mom because she was bad to me when I was a child because of tiger mom tendencies. Like she was definitely a tiger mom, okay? Like she was bad to me as a kid, okay? But I think at some point we had a serious talk and she apologized. Like she legitimately, like when was the last time you've ever seen a mom of her age apologize, right? Never, right? Especially not an Asian mom. You would never see an Asian mom apologize. So the fact that she even apologized was just so admirable to me. And yeah, ever since then, our relationship has been great again. So yeah, it's been revived in a way.
In real life, that's what I'm basing it on.
I said, what if I do? What if I don't?
I'm saying it's bad if you do.
Thanks, press play. Shut up.
And you disagree.
And if I don't?
And if you don't, well, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. But it's very clear. You said you do.
Cool. So it doesn't matter what the fuck I say. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Do you say a bunch of these non-statements in real life?
Yeah, an apology from a parent.
What if I do? What if I don't?
It
will happen or it won't happen.
Savage.
Hey, ZipZip, you finished the.
And what if I don't? It doesn't
you
matter.
Finish the commission. What if I do?
I don't care to talk about how I behave in real life. I don't care to.
Well, that's an issue that you don't care because if you're engaging healthily in real life, we want to help you not ruin.
In school, when they give you a true or false, do you like circle both or do you don't circle either one? Why does it matter what I answer?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
so, you got it. Yeah.
Joseph Joestar over here.
Based.
I was close.
Oh, no,
okay?
yeah. Hey, honey, I'm leaving you. Whelp. That's you right now.
When I DoorDash for the boy and his roommates, I get a based. Yeah, but it's because you're a cool mom, okay? Like you're objectively a cool mom, all right? Like I've never ever heard I've never heard of a cooler mom, literally. Like haven't you built your own PC and you've also played COD and you also like gaming with the boys? Like, dude, what the fuck? Jesus Christ!
No, man, we're trying to save you. We're saving you. We're trying to save you from
that's
this.
Crazy.
I won't let us. You're saying out loud, I want to skinwalk Destiny every moment of my life. Yeah, kind of.
He's right behind me, isn't
he? Well, that just happened. All right,
how old are you, ZipZip? Why does it matter how old I am?
Well, don't listen. Don't give him the outs.
You got there, and also, Savage, you can understand why I wouldn't want to even say my age around these people, right?
These people? What do you mean by that?
These people. Yes, these people.
Most unrevealing piece of evidence, a piece of information ever. You can lie. Like, I mean,
he's 28. Anyway. It's very obvious he's 28, but whatever. Look, ZipZip. I'll pray for you.
It's obvious that he's 28. Wait, what does that even... I mean, that's a good thing, right? It's obvious that they're 28. I feel like 28 is like the perfect in-between age of like maturity and looking good. Like, right? I don't know.
Is that okay? Is that a good compromise? I'll give you my prayers.
That's
keep
like a
denying
compliment.
that you're going in Destiny. Is that a good compromise?
Yeah, dude.
This was such a stupid
that's good to hear,
interaction.
man.
Dude, fuck me. This is so stupid. Bro, why did Purple Perry even post this? Like, this looks so bad. What, like, why? I'm serious. Why did he even post this? Like, I'm just so confused. I'm, like, actually so fucking confused. Like, there's literally no way to interpret this as a good showing from Purple Perry's end. Wait, hold on, I'm looking at the comments. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're gonna be anti-ZipZip and pro, like, fucking Purple Perry, because this is his fucking channel. But... oh, hey, it's Headshot. Dude, so cringe. Oh my god, so embarrassing. Nah, I've gotten, like, fucking nothing, yeah, true. That was so cringe. The fuck? Oh, like, it was so hard to follow, too. Because it was cut from the fucking middle. Alright. I'd assume he was 45, but that's old school naming news rules. You'd be surprised at how many people in because a lot of people in Creeman's audience are actually 20s, in their 20s, obviously. But that's like the average demographic, right? That kind of makes sense. But you'd be surprised how many like fucking lonely 45-year-olds there are, right? It's never any 30-year-olds. It's always like fucking 45-year-olds or some shit, because they're like lonely. Okay, they feel like their life is close to ending, right? And they're just stuck online and acting like Notch or J.K. Rowling, right? You've spent your entire life working your job. You have no fucking familial connections. Like, you're a total fucking loser. All right, so what you do? You turn into a fucking anti-fan, I guess. Like, it's so cringe. Like, holy shit. Yeah.